Papa 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 hum mama 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 and I can't understand papa hum mama papa hum mama is he serious or is he playing? Ooh mama is all he's saying, mama. Ooh mama papa hum 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 mama papa hum.
Is that record?
Hey, what do you know?
There you go.
We have joy. Ay, caramba. All right. Guest number 2 on the Uncle Tom's Cabin Experience podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're back in Boone, North Carolina, which is up in the mountains. We're at about 3,500 feet of elevation, roughly. And Boone is also home to Appalachian State University and a bunch of great folks. So, in any case, I've lived here off and on for about 18 years. Was a visitor and a guest for a number of years prior to that. And we're going to have a conversation with friend Mike, who we met, about 3 years ago? 19?
Probably been
When did you move back from Raleigh?
right about 220, early 220s. So
220, okay.
probably,
So-
let's say 2 years.
A little over 2 years, yeah, probably two and a half years. But in any case, Mike's, I think, a really interesting guy with an interesting background and some interesting views on certain things, which hopefully we'll get around to flushing out. So, first off, how long you were born and raised here, right?
No,
No,
I
you
was
weren't.
born in Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson, Arizona. Well, you're military brat,
I
right?
lived in California. Yeah, my dad was in the Air Force forever.
That's right, I forgot.
And then lived in California for probably till I was about 12, and then we moved to Boone.
Okay. So
To
40
North
some odd
Carolina.
years.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Pretty much.
Okay.
I call this home. I mean, when people say, where are you from? I'm from here.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
Even though I don't sound like it.
Yeah. But in your background, in your family, your dad was probably German. Harmon is definitely kind of a German or
It
Germanic.
was actually Cherokee, but the name Harmon is Germanic.
Okay.
But I guess back in the day when, the white men were tearing shit up, everybody had to have a name, so I guess we picked Harmon.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so.
Cool. So I didn't realize. I thought it was your mom that was.
No, my dad's Cherokee, my mom's Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Where she says we're Native American Aztecs,
Uh-huh.
Cherokee Aztec. So I was like, yeah, that sounds better than Hispanic.
Okay. Cool. So my family, my father's side of the family is mostly English and kind of Welsh, and my mom's side of the family is Slavic, and like
Okay.
Yugoslavia,
Right.
Bratislava, and Czech Republic, Slovak Republic,
Right.
that area of Europe. So, in any case, I know one of the things that I think we have is some interesting things perhaps to chat about are I think our mutual disdain for some of the name changes of some of our favorite sports teams.
Well, yeah.
And
Yeah,
which
it's just gotten too crazy with all that stuff.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I've always had mixed emotions about it
Well,
because I get how somebody could be offended, perhaps, but then again, I also know folks like you and other people with Native American heritage that are, what the hell, why?
the whole Redskin logo, was come up with by a Native American.
Oh, I know that.
And I'll say it right now. Ever since Black Lives Matter, it had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, but ever since then, now all of a sudden it seems like just do away with everything Native American. You know?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of everything Native American. And I don't understand that.
Well, there's a lot of things I don't understand what the hell's going on in a lot of ways. So
you want to tear down statues? Well, the whole point of having statues is so you can look at them and go, "Oh, if this is what happened, let's not do that shit again."
Yeah, for good or ill. I mean,
right.
Yeah,
Right.
if it's something to celebrate, then celebrate. But if it's also something to remind us of, I don't know, past indiscretions or failures or whatever.
Well, it's there to remind us of the past.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That, you know, we either don't screw up again or try and do better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point.
So yeah, it's taken me a while to. I still call them the Indians.
Yeah.
Guardians.
Yeah, right. Every time I think of Guardians, I'm like, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a good movie.
But then I was like thinking, I wonder if, because another nickname for the Indians was the tribe. Now, the tribe is not necessarily Native American, right?
That
It could be Egyptian. It could be whatever.
African. Yeah. You got all kinds of tribes.
Yeah. So a tribe of guardians. I don't know. So I still kind of refer to them as the tribe. So we'll see.
I don't know. I wish they just had left the Redskins the Washington's team. I like that a hell of a lot better than the Commodores or whatever the hell.
Commanders.
Commanders.
So what are they? Well, the Washington football team.
Yeah, before.
Yeah.
After
While they're trying to figure out what they want to name.
Stupid shit.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it,
Once you get PETA involved,
soccer.
We'll have no damn teams with animal names.
But like soccer, it's all just the city, Manchester United.
Yeah.
They don't have the Tigers or the Bears.
Right.
Any of that stuff in soccer. So.
Yeah, maybe they're onto something.
Well, that's just how they've been all along. So. I don't think they have any team mascots or. I'm not that familiar.
Speaking of mascots, we were just talking about this Sunday. I think it's. Is it your team, Cleveland?
Yeah, Brownie the Elf.
Brownie the Elf.
Fuck yeah! It's fucking cool as hell.
Yeah,
Brownie the Elf, man.
It was just me and Kevin. And
he kind of disappeared for a while, but I remember him running around as a kid.
Right.
Like 50 some odd years ago, watching the Browns.
See, my thing was I didn't even know they had a mascot.
Yeah.
Like we were sitting there, like
I had kind of forgotten about him, to be honest with you.
Well, we were all sitting there the other day at the bar and got to talking about football.
They kind of resumed.
We started talking. Well, I started bitching about the whole Redskin thing. And, let's get PETA involved. And then I think it was Alyssa said something about mascots. And somehow or another, Cleveland Browns came up, and me and Kevin were like, I don't even know if they have a mascot. So we started Googling it. And it was
Brownie the Elf.
Brownie the Elf. Or no, that's how they got their name.
No. It was actually more Paul Brown. Paul Brown was a longtime head coach for Cleveland back even. I think he overlapped with Jim Brown, I believe. But Paul Brown and whoever owned the Browns, I don't know if it was Modell even back then, I don't know, had a bit of a disagreement, whatever. Paul Brown leaves the Cleveland Browns and becomes president of the new expansion team, Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay,
that.
so yeah, he ran the Bengals from their early days up until, well, he may have retired and then passed away or whatever, but
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, it was more named after the Browns, and Brownie the Elf was a mascot that was developed. Well, it's funny. I just think he's but I guess maybe that's gonna piss off really short people or something.
Right.
I don't know.
They'll find something to bitch about.
Yeah.
Brownie the Elf could be racist because then you're talking about midget black people.
Yeah, or people of color. Where are we going? Why can't we just
Right up there with Ting Ting, what is it, the Taiwanese midget or whatever, leprechaun?
Ting Ting?
Ting Ting.
I think Ting Ting, yeah. And or my
I'm never gonna forget that.
the midget in the Irish kind of leprechaun costume. There's a
Isn't that the one you were showing us?
Yeah, it's in Thailand.
Yeah,
It's in Bangkok,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Taiwan.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, a place called the Drunken Leprechaun on Sukhumvit Soy 15. You got the 4 Points Hotel, and then just past it. There's a sports bar called the Drunken Leprechaun.
Right.
And no shit. And I'll find the picture and I'll try to put it in with when we do some editing and whatnot. I'll put it in there. But there's a little Thai midget dressed in a leprechaun, Irish green.
Yeah. Oh, I'll never.
With a top hat and and I'm like, oh man, you cannot get away with that shit here.
That's why we all call Tina Ting Ting now.
So.
I saw her the other day, and me and Michael were calling her. We were like, "Hey, Ting Ting."
Oh, jeez. Sometimes I think the world's losing its friggin' mind. I mean,
Yeah, everybody's fucking.
I mean, Native American, Hispanic, your basic white bread dude. We all get along. We have African American friends.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican friends.
Oh well, yeah.
You name it. I don't know if it's, because we're largely pretty remote and not close to a major urban areas. But everybody, for the most part, I think, is pretty cool up here.
Well, yeah, the little bar that we hang out at, we, according to the media, none of us should be hanging out in there drinking together because we all freaking hate each other. But you and I get along fine. Me and Kevin,
Yeah.
Michael, her Puerto Rican black ass, whatever she's supposed to be. But,
D, the big black guy with the dreads.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool as shit.
Yeah, I'm glad he's my friend.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to get in a tussle with him. No, he's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. I almost thought for a while that he was on the football team or something, or had been on the football team.
I did too, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's got that about him.
Yeah, just the way he kind of carries himself. Like he could have seriously, he's got the size and the build to have certainly played at least college football. But
that's why he's a good bouncer.
Yeah. So.
Don't take much for him to tell you to shut the hell up. Unless you're a little white girl, then you can beat the hell out of them.
So. And for work, you're over at the Super 8, correct?
Yeah.
Maintenance supervisor, manager?
Yeah. Maintenance. Yeah, supervisor, manager, whatever.
Super.
I call myself chief of the maintenance tribe.
There you go.
And all I got is a bunch of little white boys in there. Well, one of them got home this morning because he wasn't even there like 30 minutes and he stabbed himself in the finger.
With?
His knife. Trying to open up a can of paint or some shit.
Yeah,
they called me up to the front desk and he's standing up there. And I walk up and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Oh, I cut my finger." And I'm like, "Let me see it." I was like, "Nah, it looks more like you stabbed it than cut it." I said, "But if it doesn't look like this, I don't care." I said, "You can put a Band-Aid on that thing and be on."
You'll be fine.
But now we ended up, I was like, "Yeah, if you need to go take a look at it, go have it looked at." I said, "I'll tell you what, you're going to spend a lot of money for them to put alcohol on it, a Band-Aid, and send you home. They might give you an ibuprofen or something." But he's one of them little Generation Zs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're all sensitive.
I get them all mixed up.
They're all sensitive. Well, they're a lot like
Austin. Would Austin be a millennial?
How old is he?
33.
Yeah, he's more in the millennial.
More like a millennial? Because I've heard the terms, but I just haven't.
Yeah, somewhere around your late 20s is the breakoff. Well, I think anything under 25 now, I think, is Generation Z, and they all suck worse than the millennials did. I guess. I mean, I don't know. From what I've seen, none of them impress me. I don't care. If you're under 40, you pretty much suck.
So where do you see, do you have any opinions, predictions, observations, or where you think shit's going to happen in the upcoming midterm elections? On a national level?
No, not really. I don't really, I mean, I'll watch like Fox News and I'll watch CNN just to compare them and shit, but I don't really pay attention to that crap because nobody really knows. I mean, I think Biden's full of crap. His whole administration's a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's
Only
I'd say
current day
probably
America.
all these people who voted for Biden are probably going, what the fuck did we do? Now we live in a third world country almost, and I'm sure they'll all vote Republican next time around. Especially women, if they can't get baby formula and tampons, they don't care who the hell you are. They'll vote for you if you can get them that stuff. They don't care if they're Democrat or Republican. Get me baby formula, fine, I'm voting for you. Get me tampons, fine, I'm voting for you. Because that's what you want, is a bunch of pissed off women on the rag and nothing to stop it.
That doesn't sound good. Yeah.
It's not good for anybody.
Or as my girlfriend
It's not good for
or
anybody.
my girlfriend says, girl trouble again.
Yeah.
That's how they
It's like ripples in a pond.
refer to that phenomena in Asia. So it's girl trouble. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, babe, you'll be all
It's
right.
not just girl trouble, it's trouble for everybody around it.
Yeah.
It's like ripples
Girl
in a
trouble.
pond.
So,
Say the wrong thing and you're fucked.
but I guess we could probably, I guess just saying girl trouble could, maybe get me in trouble too, because I guess
Well, they're not.
if men can get pregnant, then I guess they can menstruate too.
Well,
But,
yeah. Well, no, they're birthing people. They're not pregnant women.
birthing people, I think.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did I?
They're not pregnant women anymore. They're birthing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you gotta be clear.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you call it on the right. Bleeding person, hemorrhaging person. If you want to be, you gotta be correct.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do well with all this. If they really, if all the weird ass pronoun shit actually becomes kind of commonplace and required.
Oh, I'm not crying with shit. Look, I'm gonna call you
I don't
once
know,
I
man.
see you.
Huh?
I said I'm not gonna do any of that.
Oh no, I'm not either. And if it gets to be too much bullshit, I'll just check out.
Oh yeah.
I've got a place I can go hang out that I don't have to be here.
Right.
I want to be here and spend time here, but I'm not gonna
Well, I'll just
have myself subjected to that bullshit.
Head back into the mountains somewhere. Where I can
Well, yeah, I think that it's going to hit here last.
Yeah.
If it starts hitting around here, we know the rest of the country's screwed.
Well, I don't
So-
know. I mean, half of ASU, they're all about.
Yeah, but they're not here full time. They don't live here, and then after 4 years they go.
About half of them do.
Oh no.
After 4 years, half of them stay here and become Boonites.
Oh, all right. We're gonna have a little conversation. This was completely unplanned, by the way, but my girlfriend in Thailand is calling, so hopefully she's home safe.
Hello,
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
why?
You back home and safe?
Yeah, like about 2 hours ago.
Okay, I'm in my studio and I'm making a video with Mike.
Oh, hey!
So now all of my drunken female friends in Thailand are going to be part of the podcast. I'm going to splice this in. What? What? That's Cindy, by the way.
Okay.
That's Nah. You're at my house.
Okay.
Oh! Thai ladies, Mao Mak Mak. Oh, not Nitnoy, Mak Mak. Very drunk. He's in Florida. Typhoon. Big typhoon hitting Florida right now. He should be okay. But typhoon's in Florida right now. difference is I'm not there.
Yeah, it's not like for daddy. Just no rule.
No rule.
What are they all hammered?
Oh yeah. It's fucking 3 in the morning almost there.
Oh yeah.
What time is it? What time is it here? 3:30, 4?
3:43.
3:43. So it's 2:43.
What is his name? Your friend?
Mike.
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 I'm Mike. Mike. Hello. Good to meet you.
Mike, are you single?
Yeah, I'm single. Well, you want to come see me? Yeah?
No, you
You?
have to come see her in Thailand. You have to come see her in Thailand, okay?
I'll try. Okay. Okay.
How you doing now? Yep.
I'm fine. What?
They're speaking Thai.
Obviously. I'll try. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I take care of myself.
I don't make promises.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to be take care of yourself. Boogie will take care of you, okay?
Uh-huh. All right, hey sweetie, let me. Can I call you in about 30 minutes? We're do you remember the video? Oh, will you please just be quiet? Let me explain. Do you remember? Hush! Sweet Jesus. No, not watching a porn. Hey, do you remember when peeing? You remember when we had the video with Sebastian?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing now. Okay? So I need to go. I'll call you soon. Yeah, no porn movie. Huh?
Yeah, I'll be careful.
All right, sweetie. Let me call you in 30 minutes. I need to go. I'll call you in 30 minutes. All right, baby. Gotta go.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Oh my God.
Hey, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen around here.
This is why I'm not in a relationship.
Oh Jesus. No. Oh, they're great. They're absolutely wonderful.
Oh, I know.
But they're trashed. And God, you get 3 or 4 or 5 drunk ass Thai women together. Holy crap.
Yeah, same thing happens when you get married.
Oh yeah. But no, this is. They take it to a whole other level. Trust me, I have a lot of experience. So, but yeah, no, that's kind of a 2 or 3 nights a week at my house there. That's except I'm there, and they're just going. Sometimes, if another one of their friends, her husband, he's a Canadian, so he and I, tend to hang out quite a bit. I had another friend that was kind of living across the street and a couple houses down. English, but now and also an American citizen, lives near Detroit.
Okay.
But he was working on an army contract, or Thai army contract, when we met, I don't know, 6 years ago. So yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
you got a chance to witness a little bit of what my life is like when I'm over there.
Yeah. I think that would stress me the hell out.
Yeah. As long as you have a place to kind of
running high.
Yeah, no, you can. I've got a small. One of the rooms that's kind of took one of the bedrooms on the ground floor and made it into my own little basically.
Kind of reminded me of that chick from South Africa we met at the Rock.
Oh yeah,
remember?
Yeah.
She
the hell was her name?
Drunk as shit. I can't remember her name. It's not a common name that you would think. It wasn't Amelia. I have no idea.
I can't remember anymore. She worked in one of the country clubs, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out by Banner Elk or Grandfather Mountain.
Yeah.
Grandfather Mountain, I think it was.
Sugar Mountain.
Was it Sugar?
Well, I think she stayed at Sugar, but she worked up at
Grandfather.
Banner Elk.
I think she worked at Grandfather. Is there a Grandfather Country Club?
Yeah.
Grandfather?
Yeah.
That's
Maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what.
They got so many damn country clubs out there. Who
Oh,
knows?
yeah.
Yeah, but she's just seasonal. She'll come over here. She should be heading back about this time of year now.
Mm-hmm.
She's only comes up for like the summer, I think, spring and summer. And then goes back to South Africa for the winter.
Yep. So.
I wonder how you'd get a job like that. I mean, who'd hire you to fucking go from, okay, we're going to take you from your country and bring you here to work, and then you
She
go
must
back.
have. I would imagine she has some family, perhaps, that's here, or can get some sort of a. I don't know. Could be off the books, or I'm not really off the books, but
some weird shit.
because I'm not sure how all this stuff works here, but I know that when I go to Thailand, I'm going on a tourist visa, and on a tourist visa you can't work, you can't have a job, you can't earn,
Right, you're just there.
Although you
Right.
you can, it's a matter of enforcement.
Right.
Get caught, not get caught, whatever. So I don't know if tourist visa, maybe she has some family here and has some sort of residency status or that allows her to work
No, she
legally.
said it was the company she worked for.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Her drunk ass and then her and Shauna got to be good friends. So
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
that's how I met her, is through Shauna.
Really?
Yeah, I walked in the bar one day and she's talking to this chick and I'm like, who's this? And, oh, it started with an I.
Irina?
Something like Irene?
Irene, maybe.
Irene, I think, yeah. But, yeah, that's how I met her.
I think I only saw her the one time at the Rock, or maybe twice.
I saw her like 3 times.
But, no, I loved her accent.
Mm-hmm. That's why I keep Tracy around. She's from South Africa and got
Tracy.
the same. The chick I met on Match.com I talked
Oh,
to
okay.
from
Okay.
Texas.
Okay.
Think she's gonna come here one day, and I'm like, it's been a year and a half. If you're gonna do something, do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because I don't give a shit. I'm not moving to the desert, so.
Well, it depends on where in Texas.
Amarillo.
It's not Amarillo. Yeah, it's not really desert, but
It's like an armpit anyway, off the
up
highway.
north, up in the
Yeah, it's like right up.
what do they
in
call
that-
it? Maybe the Panhandle. I think.
I guess it's Panhandle.
Yeah, yeah.
That one little piece of Texas that
Yeah, it kind of
sticks out
juts up.
there.
I've been there a few times.
So,
Wouldn't want to live there. I don't
Pass
think.
by. Yeah,
No
right.
offense to anybody from Amarillo.
yeah, no offense to anybody from Amarillo.
Doesn't look like my cup of tea though.
No.
I lived in El Paso for a little over 2 years. Worked in Juarez.
When I was younger, we lived in Barstow, California.
Barstow.
Remember that? That's in the middle of the day.
That's in the middle of friggin' nowhere.
Yeah.
That's. I'm trying to think of.
And I lived all up and down the West Coast growing up until we moved from Los Angeles and stayed with some friends and family of ours that were on the Cherokee Reservation before we actually moved to Boone. That was a damn culture shock.
Oh yeah.
Well, sure, I just went from freaking. I'm hearing sirens and shit now. I can't go to sleep because the crickets are too damn loud. I'm not used to hearing crickets.
Yeah.
My dad
Out in
told
the country,
me-
so to speak.
Yeah, my dad was like, yeah, if you go out in the woods and play, be careful because the animals out there can kill you. It's not like a petting zoo.
Yeah. With deers and goats.
And bobcats and bears and all kinds of shit. I mean, I was like, where the hell did we just move to? I was like 12 maybe when we moved here. Yeah, then we moved to the backside of Beach Mountain where I guess some of his family had land and stuff. Back then in like the early 70s or late 70s, I guess is when we moved here. There's nothing out there, man. It was all desolate.
It's kind of almost, was it kind of like, because I know the other side of Beach Mountain, it kind of gets down into like almost, not really Vilas, but out that way, out 321.
Sugar Grove.
Yeah, and all that kind of on the backside.
Yeah, you actually go past Sugar Grove. I mean, really into the middle of no down
Yeah.
there.
Nice and quiet there, though.
Oh, yeah.
So what are some of your hobbies? Or things you like to do or would like to learn, perhaps, to do? You ever jumped out of an airplane?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's right.
I was in the paratroopers.
You were in the paratroopers? Okay.
Yeah, I had
I
a
didn't realize
psychiatrist tell me one time I was one of the sanest people he ever met because I was scared to death of heights, but yet I'm jumping out of a fucking plane. I was like, yeah, well, see, this is my job, so therefore it doesn't really scare me, but if I'm at home, I'm not climbing up a ladder and getting 10 feet off the damn ground.
That's fun. Yeah, I've only done that 3 times. 3, 4.
It's a rush.
Oh no, it's fun.
Oh, before we ever got to that point, you know, they take you up in those giant ass towers.
How were they training you guys? Do they start you off with static line jumps?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They take us up in those
Like
damn
3,000 feet,
towers
4,000
and
feet, something like
just-
that?
No, these are a few hundred feet up, but you're tied to like a ripcord.
Oh, okay.
Like it's almost like a bungee kind of deal.
Uh-huh.
And you just, yeah. So you learn the basics before they actually let you jump out of a plane.
Yeah, my first jump was a static line jump. And I think the second one was a static line jump, and then the third one was a free fall. I don't even think tandem was a thing back then. I don't recall ever seeing anything like tandem jumps that
We
they
didn't
do.
really, yeah. I mean, it was a tall ass fucking tower.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how far it was.
And in flight school, we had in Pensacola. It's kind of like you know the parasailing.
Yeah.
You go to the resort area and you got the powerboat and you
Yeah.
got the parachute and you kind of fly around a little bit.
Right.
Well, take that and then make it like 4 or 5 times as high and whatnot, and then you get disconnected and you then drop maybe 300 feet into the water. So it's to simulate ejecting out of an aircraft at sea,
Right.
whereas you're parachuting in, and so yeah, I got to do that, and it was fucking cold. Even though it was Florida, it was the water temperature
Right.
was very cold, Pensacola Bay, and the helicopter comes and drops the thing, and you hook it in, and they yank you up, and
Oh yeah.
more fun than should be legally allowed.
Right.
So what do you say we take a little bit of a break, grab a smoke, can continue or call it a day?
Yeah.
Up to you.
What was I gonna say? What time is it?
Probably close to 4.
Yeah. No, we'd call it a day if you want.
It's up to you.
I do want to see the editing though.
Huh?
I do want to see the editing though.
Editing.
When you edited it
Uh-huh.
all.
Yeah.